Ready to hear a story? I have one all about magic. It's called The Spirit in the Bottle. Once upon a time, an old woodcutter worked very, very hard to earn enough money for his son's education. "I want you to have a better life than my life as a woodcutter," he'd say to his son, which is a very natural thing for a parent to want. "I'm happy to work hard for your education." Well, the only problem was that the woodcutter was quite old, and his son felt badly allowing his father to do such heavy work while he just read books. "Father," he said, "I can't let you go out into the forest alone and work so hard anymore. I insist on going with you." So, as people do, they argued about it, but the next day the boy borrowed an axe from their neighbor and went into the woods to help his father. When the sun was high overhead, the boy's father suggested they rest and have some lunch. "You rest, Father," said the boy. "I'm not tired one bit." And so he went further into the forest where the trees were bigger. Actually, he was hoping to find a bird's nest because he liked birds very much. Instead, he heard a small voice hollering from somewhere in the woods, "Let me out! Let me out!" He looked all around but saw nothing, and then he heard it again. "Let me out! Let me out!" Well, this time he walked over to where it seemed to be coming from and said, "Where are you?" A little voice responded, "Down here, in the roots, under the ground. Dig me up." So he used the axe to get down into the roots and found there a glass jar with what appeared to be a frog in it. "Open the jar! Let me out!" the frog hollered. But as soon as the boy did, the frog turned into a big cloud of smoke, and then into a large spirit with a big head and a booming voice. "I'm the spirit Deirdus, and do you know what I must do now?" the spirit said. "No," said the boy. "I must do away with you." And a rather nasty spirit he was. "But I let you out. I set you free," said the boy. "Too bad. I'm the spirit who must do away with you to stay free." "Well, wait," said the boy. "I can't believe that you were really in that bottle. I saw a frog in that bottle, and you're too big. Show me that you can fit in there, and then you can do away with me, if you must." "That's easy," said the spirit, and he slipped right back into the bottle. And as soon as he did, the boy put the stopper back in and trapped him there. "No, no, not again," said the spirit. "Please don't leave me here again. I promise I won't hurt you. Please." "Not a chance," said the boy. "I released you once, and you tried to do away with me. I won't do it again." And he started back towards his father. "Please, I promise. No tricks. I'll make you a wealthy man. Your father won't ever have to work again, and you will have your education. You must let me out." Well, now the boy was very confused. The spirit sounded so much like he meant it, and the boy felt very bad leaving him screaming in the bottle. Besides, what if the spirit was telling the truth? What would you do? Well, I can tell you what the young boy did. He let the spirit out again, and as soon as he did, the spirit gave him a stick with rubber on each end. "If you rub this end over a cut or a broken bone," said the spirit, "it will heal. And if you rub this end over any metal, it will turn into gold." And so the boy went immediately to a tree and swung his axe into the wood. Then he took the stick and rubbed it over the wounded tree, and it healed. "It works," he hollered. Then he took the metal head of the axe and rubbed it with the other end of the stick, and what do you think happened? It turned immediately into gold. "Father, Father," the boy shouted as he raced back to where his father rested in the woods, "you won't have to work cutting wood ever again." Well, the boy's father never really knew what happened exactly, but he knew the neighbors were happy to get back the axe that had been turned to gold. and he knew that he was very proud of his son, who with the special stick and his schooling had become the finest doctor in the land.